welcome to the Turnbuckle Talk podcast with your host, the hiredgun. First, like, subscribe, share. So, here we are, y'all. We're in WrestleMania season. Not season. We're in WrestleMania week. Week. And then Saturday or Friday. Let's say Friday. Friday we will be in WrestleMania weekend. Alright? So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We're spoiled when it comes to being a wrestling fan. Like, and we tend to forget about certain things that happen or what we've been going through. Uh, uh, what we've been hold on. We have we are having. Like, we're spoiled, right? Like, there's no doubt about it when it comes to certain things. Like, and this is one of them. So, I hear all the time that last year was better than this year. Like, the build up, or the year before was better build up than this year. Right? I hear that all the fucking time. Too many times. Alright? And, like, we tend to forget certain things. And I'm not saying they're wrong, but we're spoiled. Because the build up to Cody versus Cena is okay. In my end, okay. Or a little disappointed because of the fact that Cody has had to build this feud damn near by himself. Alright? Damn near by himself. Like 95%, like 90% of the time. Alright, for this feud. Because even when Cena was there, he was pretty much building, like, he was pretty much fighting with the fans. And he was fighting with Cody. Because when Cody came out, Cena just left. He didn't do anything. And then we got something from Cody and Cody. We got something from Cena the last time they squared off. Which was not knocking what that was. Alright, but that was great. And I'm not even knocking the first time Cena went at the fans. Because that was great. In between, that's what I'm talking about here. They shouldn't get the same thing over the following week. Some would say, oh, people were afraid that Cody was going to get cooked, which he didn't. So, but when I say that we've had this before, last year we had this. Where Cody had to build a show with The Rock and Roman, and a lot of these times Roman or The Rock wasn't there, and Cody had to build it. Now, was The Rock there more than was The Rock there more than Roman? Yeah. But we was bitching about, and I was on here saying it too. We were bitching about Cody having a feud with The Rock more than he had a feud than having a feud with Roman, because Roman was barely there. Okay, all right, and then let's move back last year or the year before that, right? Kevin Owens, which I hate that he's not gonna be at Mania. I also hate that he's not gonna get that one last feud with Cena. I hate that. I hate like that makes me so sad to see that Kevin got hurt, and now he's gonna miss Mania, and then he's gonna miss the last chance to have a feud with Cena. It sucks, but but okay, let's go back 2 years ago or 3 years ago, right? With Kevin Owens and Stone Cold, that was a thing, all right? That Kevin Owens literally had to carry. He had to carry uh, that feud. Hell, Kevin Owens has gone on record saying he didn't even know if they was if if they were gonna wrestle until that night, that day. You know, so we've had this kind of stuff before, but this comes with the territory of wanting to see one of your favorites wrestle who doesn't wrestle anymore. And like this goes with the territory of wanting to see not even a part timer. What do we want to call it? This goes with the whole wanting to see a wrestler from back in the day wrestle again. Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, people like that. That you want to see them wrestle, but they don't got the time to put in majority of the time. Even though Stone Cold did wrestle, right? And even though The Rock did wrestle last year, and even though John Cena's gonna wrestle this year, it doesn't matter because they spent more time away doing other stuff than being committed to uh, the feud. And like I said before, we're spoiled though, because we've seen this before. Like we've seen this, all right? But fans just want to complain and bitch and moan about what they're not getting or what was better, and don't see why it was better or what happened doing that. And I'm not saying the build was not good. I'm not saying that. Alright? Or better, I should say. I'm not saying the build wasn't better last year or the year before. That's not what I'm saying here. Alright? Because the build was better last year when it was Roman and Cody and The Rock and Seth. Right? The build was better for that. Alright? The story was better for that too. Right? But in this story, so one of the main reasons I like the fact that Cody has had the belt's been on TV majority of the time, majority of the year. Right? Now, I'm not gonna say Cody wrestled the whole year. No, he did because he didn't. He didn't wrestle this whole year, but he was at the shows. Hell, he was at double shows. He was at SmackDown and he was at Raw sometimes. Sometimes he was at Raw and he wasn't at SmackDown, but he was there. He had dark matches and all. So that's my main reason. One of my main reasons I enjoy Cody being champion, or not even Cody. It's a four-time champion because Gunther's a four-time champion, right? Right. So I'm saying that to say this: Cody's for, and I mean, Cena's gonna win, right? Right. I don't went back and forth on this situation. Point like the last 2 months. Alright? Cena's finna win. Right? And we ain't finna see that belt for a little while. Because Cena's gonna go do his movies and be on a Hall of Famer. I mean, not Hall of Famer. He's gonna do his movies and everything. Right? Now, and I feel like Cena's gonna win because he's been advanced for the money after Raw. I mean the money. I mean the Raw after Mania. You know, and I'm not saying that it's 100% guarantee he's gonna win, but I feel like Cena's gonna win, and we get Cena versus Orton uh, next month for Backlash. I feel like we're going that route, and then like, but I'm saying that because we're gonna have a part-time wrestler again as champ, and some people don't care about that. Some people feel like that's not a problem. Some people feel like it's okay. I don't like it. For me, I don't like it. Alright, like I'm not saying it got to happen all the time. It can't happen sometimes. I'm not saying it because it can. It can. I you know. But I prefer my champ on both shows to a stay apart from other brands. But that's here. That's not here. Also, that part's never gonna happen because Netflix Raw is the top dog right now. All right, and Netflix wants to see Cody on that show, regardless of if he wrestles or not, or he has the Raw belt. They want him on that show, and they want Roman there. Like they want Roman on that show too. You know, which I said a couple months ago. I didn't see Roman winning that belt again, I'm here to tell you I'm probably wrong about that. Like I'm probably wrong about Roman winning another title because if Cena can do it, Roman can do it. The only thing that makes Cena's title run that he's gonna get better is that Cena can even though he say he's gonna be home, alright, or he's gonna go home. Cena can take that belt on the red carpet. Cena can take that belt everywhere that Roman's not. So at that point, like if Cena can win the belt, which there's more going into it with Cena winning the belt than Roman, but still, like Roman can win the belt again, alright, and I can see Roman versus Jay happening, you know, uh, for the world title. I can see that actually happening. I can see, I can see Roman challenging Cena, you know, so Cena can get his payback, a look back when he came back and he lost to Roman just to put him over, right? So like I thought the era of part time wrestlers being champs were over. Eh, once they went this route with Cena, nah, it can happen now. It can happen again, like it can. It can happen again. Uh, it can happen um, again. No, do I want it to happen? No, no. But then again, like, do we call even though CM Punk wrestles once in a while on Raw, right? But isn't CM Punk a part time like a part timer, right? Isn't Seth like a part timer? Like, like I say that because they don't always wrestle on TV. They they're not always at shows. Now, just to go with that contract they signed more than anything, right? Like, they signed a contract, there's less dates. Sign a, this kind of contract is less live shows they got to do. Sign a contract is less wrestling on live TV, or that's how Triple H prefers it, so he can get more people, he can get more time for other people to be on TV and to wrestle. You know, because Orton got a contract. I mean, Orton is there, and Orton can miss 2 months and be back for a whole month, and then miss another 3 weeks. You know, because if Orton wins the championship, he's not going to be there full time. He won't be there part time either, but he'll be there enough so you know that he's there. And I definitely can't tell you that Orton's not going to win another championship because that's going to happen. So he can get to 15. The closest he can get to 15, and then he get to 16. I don't know if he's ever gonna get to 18, right? But I can see Orton getting to 17 championships. I can definitely see that. I can see Orton getting closer to it. He's the only person who's close. You know, because Edge is gone. So like, and they're not gonna count anything Edge wins from anywhere else. They ain't even count. You know, which let me say this about Edge right quick, and and I will move on from this topic with Edge. Any wrestler that says it just ain't it just don't go just go for Edge, just to go for a CM Punk too, all right, or whoever. Any vet that says they're here, they came back here, or they came to this company to to work with or put over young talent is a fucking liar. It like is a fucking liar. The only person that I think came close to doing that is Daniel Bryan. And at the end, he still won a fucking world title. Okay, all right. So let me be clear here. Any vet that says I came here to put over young talent, hey, mainly that, and to work with young talent because you can work with young talent. That don't mean you gonna put them niggas over. That don't mean that. Right? And I say that because had Edge came back, and I love that he came back. Don't get me fucking started on that. I cried when that man came back. Alright? So this is not the problem here. Alright? Edge said it in WWE, and he said it and if we want to go by his name, Colt, alright? He said it when he was Edge in WWE, and he said it when he was Colt or Adam Copeland in AEW, that he wanted to put talent over. Right? And the closest thing he's done to that is that in the E, he never won a war. He never won. Anytime he had a title shot, he lost. So if he wants to say he put people over that way, okay, all right, okay, all right. He never won a world title or a title in WWE when he came back. Now, whether that's by choice or Triple H or Vince said no to it. At first, I thought it was Edge saying he didn't want to win the title, which now I'm hearing that there were plans for him to win titles, and then Vince or Triple H changed their mind about it. Right? Then we go to AEW. He's been champ. What was it? What champ? What did he win? The TNT title? Yeah, he won the TNT title for a cup of coffee, and he lost it. All right, now, saying that. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you him losing the two title shots he got against John Moxley as putting somebody over. No, he put John Moxley over, yes. But John Moxley's not young talent. Alright? Alright? He didn't put over Murphy, uh, Anderson Black, which was his last match in AEW. No, it wasn't his last match. His second to last match in AEW. Which is probably not true either. His last match was against Adam Cole. That I know, and they was leading up to that. Like he had some tag matches, so I'm probably wrong on that. All right, he didn't put over Murphy, and he didn't put over the other member from that group over either. All right, he didn't put over Darby Allen. No one did. So that's why I'm saying for anybody to say that they put over, they here to put over young talent is lying. Again, the closest person to doing that is Daniel Bryan because you can see he had some losses under his belt from young talent to put him over. You know, like 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 Edge. I mean, Coke didn't put over Yuta. He didn't put over Darby Allen. He didn't put over other people. He did. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't put over anybody. He didn't put over anybody in the E either when he came back. Like he had a good match with um what's his Ozzy dude name? He's with Austin Theory right now. What's his fucking name? But nonetheless, he didn't put him over. Now the shit the shit he said afterwards after the match, it is what it is. But he didn't put him over. That's like Cena. Cena didn't put. Well, I mean, see, Cena's another one who. Now you can take this with a grind. Like you can take this however you want to take this when I say this about Cena. Did Cena put over talent because he didn't win? Okay, but let's not forget that Cena cooked Austin Theory, Jason Waller. That's his name. Waller. Waller is okay, but let's not forget that Cena buried Austin Theory on the mic before that match. Even though Austin Theory won, he still fucking lost. That boy ain't never recovered from that. All right, like Austin Theory got cooked by two people on the mic before we got what we got now with Austin Theory. He got cooked by John Cena, and he got cooked by Kevin Owens. All right, in the same fucking time frame, in the same fucking year. All right, and these pipe bombs to him happened probably in the same fucking month, if not months apart from each other. But he never recovered from these he never recovered from these promos. Got destroyed and then just didn't recover. Just didn't recover from these promos from Cena or Kevin Owens. Alright? And like Austin Theory's not a bad wrestler. He's not. Like he showed that at NXT in the three-way with Overfemi and Jason Waller um, for the world title. I mean, the NXT world title. Like he showed it then that he can wrestle. Like he's nice in the ring. And no homo. He's not a bad looking dude. Like he's not. But these promos that Kevin Owens did on him, and Cena get up, he's never recovered from that shit. Like he's never recovered from that shit, and I don't think he can. I don't because and the E don't think he can either because they've been teasing a breakup with A-Town Down Under for months, and they have never put the trigger on it. Like if anything, they have dragged down uh Wilder, Jason Wilder, more than anything from this tag team. You know, because I mean, they won tag team go together? Yes. How, did it last that long? No, no. As soon as they got a new shiny tag team toy to replace them as tag team champions, they did it. They did it. Speaking of tag team stuff, let me talk about this before I go. So last week we found out that the new either it got leaked or we just found out. Like, cause I knew what was gonna happen before it got announced, like on TV. So we found out last week that the new day was gonna be on Mania, right? Like 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 New Day was gonna be not defending, fighting for the tag team titles against the War Raiders on Mania, like on Mania. That was a thing. Like I knew about that before, so I guess it got leaked because I knew that was gonna happen before it actually happened. Like saying that I knew the rumor or it was gonna happen, but before they actually had the match on Monday. Like either New Day was gonna win them on Monday, last Monday, or there was going to be a DQ and it was going to set up the match for Mania, which happened. The second one happened, right? I also knew that I also knew that um, the Street Profits were going to defend the SmackDown tag team titles against um, Motor City Machine Guns uh, this Friday coming up, and it wasn't going to be on uh, Mania. Now, what could happen is DQ, same shit, DQ or a fuckery ending that allows them to defend the titles on Mania, or they beat Motor City Machine Guns. They're gonna beat Motor City Machine Guns. Ain't no way around that. Okay, they beat them, and then they defended. They defend the Smack. They defend the SmackDown titles against the Miz and Carmelo Hayes on Mania, at Mania, and they beat them too. Now, and what that does then, it kills a lot of stones. All right, it kills. If they go that route, it kills a lot of stones. Then one of the stones it kills, you get three more black people, black male on the card. You get the Street Profits on the card, and you get Mello on the card. That kills that because people bitching about that. Okay. And then you also get the Miz and his match, and it keeps his streak of being at a Mania going. All right, all right, and then what it also does, it gets the SmackDown tag team titles on Mania. All right, and then it doesn't fit, and then you don't make it look like the how to say this. You don't make one title feel more important than the other. You already do that with the IC title, with the United States title. You already do that with the heavyweight title, with the WWE title. You already do that for other titles. Don't do it with the tag team titles. Don't make one more important than the other. All right, so like so So putting the street profits in the match, even if it's just a match to shut people up, you do it. You do it. You know, like you doing that, you shut up a lot of shit. Then, like a lot of shit that's going on, and then everybody's happy. Now, I say that, but someone always gonna bitch about something, especially if you're a wrestling fan. But I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you watch wrestling, watch EFED. We should have some new stuff coming out pretty soon. I'm gonna be on here maybe 3 more times out of the week because I'm gonna be here as much as I can for WrestleMania week. Because Saturday and Sunday I won't be on. So this is the High Gun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.